Matt and I are going to tag team supper today. He's going to do the hard part though, so I have it really, really easy. He's going to make a chicken dish that he made a couple of weeks ago that everybody really loved. He just makes stuff up. He's very talented when he cooks, not like me. I have to go by a recipe. He just makes it up, and then if it's something really good, I always say, I hope you can remember how you did that so you can do it again. So it's kind of like chicken in a rich gravy. Is that what you would describe it as? And then we're going to eat it over rice. But how do you remember how you did it?
Yeah, I think so. I just saute the onions and get them kind of translucent. Get the onions out, put the chicken in and sear it, season it. Get the chicken out, put the onions back in and the chicken back in, and then add some broth and simmer it covered for, I don't know, around an hour. And it's seasoned just with whatever we've got on hand. And then right at the end I'll thicken it just a little bit and kind of make a gravy out of the chicken juices and the onion juices and the broth, and serve that over rice.
It was so good. So what pieces of chicken? I don't even know. Last time I think you used tenders or something.
Yeah, but what we've got today is chicken thighs, and it'll actually be better because chicken thighs, I like thighs better. They've got a little fat on them, and I think it'll taste even better.
Yeah. Are those got bones in them, or are they boneless? So we're going to have that and rice. That's going to be the main thing. Matt's going to do that. I'm going to have the easy way out. I'm going to make just a little cake of cornbread. And then I'm going to make, I think today earlier Matt and I was talking about all the goodness in the garden, thinking about, corn and cucumbers and tomatoes and stuff like that. Of course, we have none of that. But I was thinking, like, what could I go outside and eat? What could we bring fresh? And so I thought about our hostas. We have tons of hostas, don't we? Now, we've made them before. We get them when they first come out of the ground. If you've watched our videos for a long time, you may remember I did a video about that. But I'm afraid that I've let them get past that point, so I'm just going to have to go outside and look around and see how many I can find that are just the spears. And if they're all leafed out, then I'm just going to have to go with that and maybe do a little saute on just in a pan. Might add some onions to it, some of our green onions out there, or some of our Egyptian walking onions, those type onions that have been growing all winter. Might get one of those to add to it. So I'll just have to figure that out. But that's all I'm in charge of, is the green part of the meal with the cornbread. And you're the star. Matt's the star today. Okay. Yeah.
It might not be a star if it turns out not edible.
Oh, it'll be delicious. Everything you cook's delicious. And we've even got some of our chocolate cake left over for dessert.
Ooh, that'll be good.
So it should be a really good supper.
I'm going to make a pot of green beans for your daughter.
Okay, for Katie. Yeah, green beans would be good too. She'd turn her nose up at the hostas probably.
Probably.
Okay, well that sounds good. What you got to do first, I guess, chop your onions and garlic.
Chop the onions and get them going.
Is this some of our garlic from last summer? That's good. Okay, we've about to eat it all, but there's a little bit left, and we got plenty growing out here now, which is good.
Yep.
Do you want me to go see if there's any chicken stock in the freezer? Did you say you was going to use stock? I think we've used all that was up here. Let me go look.
Could, but I mean, I can make stock out of some water and or whatever. It don't matter.
Let me go look. I'll go see. Okay, I brought you some green beans. You already got green beans. Now I see them over there. You're ahead of me. So I found some chicken stock and some turkey stock. So thought you might have to use that. You ready to start on your onions?
Avocado oil. And I'll put just a little bit of butter in it too. Put a little salt and pepper on that. A little bit of oregano. So it's going to kind of cook down a little. Now we're going to get these out and then get the chicken in there going and get it seared. A little more avocado oil in there. Put a little bit of bone-sucking sauce on it. These are coconut aminos. I'm going to put a little bit of that in there. Corey got me to using those kind of in place of Worcestershire or soy sauce. They do add a good flavor. Get these out, I think. Good juices in there that we can add our onions back to and start building this up. We've got some of our own chicken broth that we've frozen at some point. It's not all the way thawed out, but it's close. A little bit of an ice block of it left there, but it'll melt. Do a little more seasoning. Now we're going to put a little bit of chopped up garlic in it. I'm a firm believer that too much garlic is no such thing. And right here's where people's going to think it's weird. I'm going to put just a little bit of apple cider vinegar in it. Not much. I don't measure it, I just eyeball it. That's a plenty.
It's probably a good teaspoon, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. And then with that, once again, no measurements, but this would be probably a tablespoon of brown sugar. I'm going to give it just a little shot of water. Just give it a little more liquid because it's going to simmer for about an hour. And then just cover it and let it go. About an hour. So I turned it down to, I don't know, medium low or so, and just want to keep it simmering, you know, kind of at a slow simmer. And I'll check it periodically to make sure it's not boiling all the liquid out of it, and we'll let it go about an hour.
There's some more that are just beginning to unfurl. Then you can see the ones that are already fully leafed out. I'm tempted to get some of those, but I really don't need them. I think I've got plenty for me and Matt to eat. Oh, that's exciting. There's a little primrose. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? When it comes to eating hostas, everything I've read is that they are edible. All hostas are edible. You should definitely do your own research and see if that's what you come up with, see if that's what you find out. And also, of course, I would be careful if I was eating them where I knew pesticides had been sprayed or dogs had sprayed or something like that. Of course, you're going to wash them. I'm going to take these in and wash them. But I wouldn't want to eat them if I knew that they'd been sprayed with some kind of pesticide. Of course, these have not. In the video that I mentioned where I tried them for the very first time, I talked more about eating hostas and all the information, so definitely go watch that and then just do your own research. I do think they taste a lot like asparagus. If you like asparagus, we really love it. We love it roasted, so that's how I will do these. I will just roast them in the oven. They're really quick like that, really easy, and really tasty. And speaking of asparagus, I see some of our very first asparagus coming up. Right there's one. This is the dreaded weed that I have to constantly try to get out of here. And it grows by underground runners, so it's almost impossible. But this is the year. This is the year I'm going to keep on top of it. So I need to come out here with my little trowel and get those out. There's another spear of asparagus. I love the purple variety is my favorite, and that's mostly what we have in this bed and in the other one. Also see a whole lot of sunflowers coming up right there. Last year I had sunflowers in this end, and so those have reseeded themselves and they're just coming up. And then there's the dreaded weed. You can see it goes by underground runners, so it's almost impossible. But again, this year I'm going to do it, I hope.
So I'm going to thicken this just a little bit, and to do that I'm going to use arrowroot powder and a little water. It does basically the same thing as cornstarch. I think it's supposed to be a little healthier, is that right?
What's your daughter say?
Yeah, so that's what I'm using. It's just the powder and a little bit of cold water mixed together, and just pour it in over top of all this. And it acts as a thickener. Continue to let that simmer, I don't know, another 20 minutes or so, and it should be done by that point.
hostas in. I think we're ready. You can see how the hostas turn out. You need to get you a plate.
Looks good.
Looks delicious.
I don't know. We'll find out.
Lovely little sauce.
It is, and it looks good. I don't know how well it tastes, but we'll find out.
Oh, I'm sure it's good. Ready for some weeds?
Take some weeds out of the yard.
Some flowers. I can't wait to try Matt's chicken. It's gonna be really delicious, I know. Oh. Little sauce that Matt made. Oh, looks so good. Some the hostas. Of course, I gotta have some cornbread. Okay, let me taste some of Matt's chicken. See how he did on it. Very tender. Just as good as he made it the last time, so he must have remembered, huh? Remembered how. Let me try one of the hostas. Just like asparagus. I think they turn a more vibrant green when they are cooked. Just like asparagus though. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me and Matt for this delicious supper. Chicken is wonderful if you want to try to make it like Matt did. And the hostas are really good too if you want to be brave and try to eat weeds out of the yard like Matt said. Really they're flowers out of the yard. But it's really good if you try it. I hope you enjoy it. And I'm always glad when you stop by to help us celebrate Appalachia.